Ayo, what's going on, all my gamers, all my reaction gamers, chat? I'm not gonna lie, I need any excuse to watch Pippa on for content because I love Pippa. I love Pippa so much. Anyways, Twitch fires guy who's banned VTubers. I want to know about this because I know they've had like an insane amount of layoffs over at Twitch. I'm one of them. I decided to just leave. No, just kidding. I'm not laying off, but I haven't streamed in a while, so I might as well call it quiet quitting at my job at Twitch. I don't know how you want to say that. I don't know. I'm more when I do come back to streaming, it's just gonna be YouTube. I don't know. I'm done with Twitch, but let's watch this video.
Hello, I'm here to give my opinion on something that doesn't actually matter. Ex-Twitch exec slams and here to give my opinion on something that doesn't actually matter.
Huh. I didn't know I could have my content summarized up against my will. She's not wrong, though. Go ahead.
Ex-Twitch exec slams Amazon for cutting 14,000 jobs in AI shift. Robots don't give a fuck. Twitch is facing...
This is kind of like the AI localizer thing. It's like, yeah, I don't really want people to lose their jobs to AI and stuff like that, but I don't want you to have the job. And if you're not going to give up the job willingly, I honestly would much rather have an AI take over your job. The AI is not going to give me a whole bunch of rewrites to a story that isn't even theirs. Like, if you really find that your rewrites are better than the original source, why not make your own story? Why do you have to hijack someone else's story? It's an interesting question.
Another brutal round of layoffs as parent company Amazon slashes tens of thousands of corporate jobs amid a major pivot to artificial intelligence. Amazon confirmed plans to cut 14,000 corporate jobs this year, about 4% of its white-collar workforce, as part of a sweeping cost-cutting and restructuring effort. According to Reuters, the number could climb up to 30,000 as layoffs began on October 28th.
I be telling people, you can do what you want. You can go kicking and crying and screaming. There are a lot of people who want to have AI implemented into their company. There's not much you could really do about it at the end of the day. You can't exactly stop them. Unless you can. I mean, I'm not sure if there is a way to stop them. Hey, honestly, I would rather them to be stopped. Because I don't want anyone to get fired and to lose their jobs, especially now that we're closer to, like, the holiday season. I'd rather everyone just keep their jobs. But, you know, unfortunately, these are just kind of things that eventually happen.
So that's 2 days ago as of me recording this.
Right.
The move is part of Amazon CEO Andy Jassy's strategy to trim bureaucracy and lean heavily into AI and automation.
Oh.
Jassy previously said artificial intelligence will play a central role in automating routine work, making some roles obsolete. These latest moves signal that Amazon is likely realizing enough AI-driven productivity gains within corporate teams to support a substantial reduction in force. Sky Canvas, an e-marketer analyst told TechLoy. Twitch hit with massive layoffs. Okay. So here's the interesting part about the Twitch layoffs. One of the people that got fired was this guy, a man named Tarfu. He says,
I heard about that.
I was laid off at Twitch today. I was at Twitch for 11 years. I started off working in trust and safety, then moved to customer experience. I was the person who built the entire fraud program at Twitch. You'll understand why I'm emphasizing that in a second.
Okay.
One of the reasons I never told people what I did for work. I was the one keeping bad actors off Twitch who steal and abuse revenue on the platform.
You know, okay, this is obviously this is going to sound the way you think it's going to sound, but when someone who's working at Twitch says the word bad actors, I don't like the way that sounds. I don't like having that power in your hand because it's like, it feels like you're just going to ban someone that you disagree with, right? Why do I think this way? Because it's probably because it's happened before, right? People getting punished, people not getting punished. As far as I know, who's still banned? I'm trying to think of who's been banned recently. It's been a while since there's been a permaban. I haven't heard from Nina Lynn in a while. I know she's still banned right now.
I guess I did my job too well since they let me go. But do I have some great stories of being there over a decade? horrible timing since my motorcycle accident was a month ago. I'm getting married in less than a month. This has definitely been a bad year. Okay, well, I'm sorry that you were in a motorcycle accident. I would never wish that upon anybody except for, well, some people. But what you did, like, okay, well, I like you, but you don't deserve that. Probably. Yeah. Anyways, well,
anyways,
I
go
don't
ahead.
know. The jury's out on that. But anyways, do you remember how starting like a few years ago, a bunch of VTubers started getting banned for fraud? One example of this actually was Mother V3, banned for engaging in quote-unquote fraudulent activity. She's a pretty sizable streamer.
Ooh.
314 average viewers.
It's pretty good.
421 peak. All
very,
right, so
very pog.
hard to imagine really engaging in fraud proper. I mean, it's not to say that bigger streamers don't engage in fraudulent activity, but let's read about.
I mean, it's pretty safe to say that they all do, right? Because, it's pretty safe to assume that everyone, especially like the upper, what's the word I'm looking for? Upper echelon of streamers, they all use stream bots, whether willingly or unwillingly. You can't really say which one it is, but a lot of them do use stream bots, and I don't know why you would use stream bots when you're that high. Honestly, stream bots, I feel like help, like they should quote unquote normally just be like used to help the newer streamers, but like all the bigger streamers use it because bigger number make them happy.
About this a little bit. Let's read about this. Hold on.
Yeah, let's go.
Oops, I accidentally popped out the tab. Okay, I'm an idiot.
Nice.
I'm an idiot.
Good
Don't worry
job.
about that. Let's move this back
You
over
got
here.
this, Pippa.
Okay.
On the fly. Let's go,
Which
baby.
is indefinitely banned English-speaking VTuber Mother V3, marking the first ban of her career. The news was first shared on by the verified
first and
ban
only
tracker
ban, I
account,
guess.
Streamer Bans. On December 20th, 2024, the VTuber later took to her X account to reveal the reason behind the suspension. The streamer shared a screenshot of the message sent by Twitch, which mentioned fraud as the reason behind the suspension. The message added, based on a review of your activity or content, we have issued a global suspension of your account.
Eesh.
Due to the severe nature of this violation, or the fact that you have incurred multiple violations, your access to services are indefinitely restricted. So Mother V3 tweets, they said that the violation occurred in purchases, putting in an appeal right now. You know what's funny is this probably refers to people buying subscriptions. You know what's also funny is, so FaZe Connect, the company that I work for.
Shout to FaZe.
We're an established company, right? So this
at this point, I don't even know what other Western companies there are. Oh, there's Velour. Oh, right, Velour. And then Vici Banza Group. Huh. I don't really know. Oh, Niji Sanji En. I haven't heard anything from Niji Sanji En. Probably not them.
is not abnormal.
Oh, and Hololive.
We had some of our talents verified, like by Twitch, and had their revenue enabled early on. And even though the accounts were verified by Twitch, several members of FaZe Connect immediately had their accounts banned right after. You know why?
No.
Probably because people were buying subscriptions to these accounts that had not yet streamed, that had been verified by Twitch. And they've been banned for fraudulent activity. And we see this happening to other VTuber agencies as well, such as
Malfina?
Sock's VTuber agency,
Socks.
their VTuber, Malfina, also getting banned for fraud before she even got to debut.
Unfortunately, at this time, Malfina has been suspended from Twitch for fraud before we have even debuted. You might notice her channel is now missing. We are working on appealing and figuring out what happened. What? So does this thing just like run rampant on all the channels and doesn't even check how they got to where they are? What does that say? Fraud. Activities engaged in fraudulent activity using stolen payment information, purchases, using botted or stolen accounts, promoting fraud by teaching others how to engage in it? What the hell? How does that even happen? Wait, I feel like even with all of this, none of this would indicate... I feel like you couldn't do this with a channel that hasn't even gone live. Right? Because it's like stolen payment information. That's going to be like actual... Like, you know the people who are buying this stuff, right? They're probably going to have regular activity on Twitch, and you can't use you can't use botted or stolen accounts to inflate advertising revenue on Twitch because you haven't gone live. If you haven't gone live, how are you going to get revenue, right? You can't promote on there either and teaching others how to engage in it if you haven't even gone live. I don't understand. How did they come to fraud?
Huh. Did you think I was done? Because I have more. Here's
Sure.
Aphrodite getting banned. Aphrodite is part of Mythos, another VTuber
Oh, Mythos?
agency.
Yeah, I know Mythos.
So what, Pippa? Why are you getting so out of sorts about this? Why are you reacting so harshly? So what? This guy made a faulty system. Maybe he's like a little bit apologetic or something. That all these innocent
No. I say get his ass. I don't care about none of these people. I say go in on his ass.
people got banned for fraud. All these people potentially losing out on their livelihood. Okay, I had to cut that because I started schizo rambling for too long. But anyways, okay, the point is, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Good riddance. I was banned wrongfully in 2022 for fraud because I turned the ad slider to max settings. It was never investigated, and it caused my main partner channel to be banned for evasion. 3 years have gone by and never investigated.
What?
Time to put fries in the bag. Hey, look at this. Look at this. I'll take things that didn't happen for 800, Alex.
No, you will get nothing. You will get nothing, and you will like it, you little shit.
Most or all of this user's post. Ah ha 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 ha. Wait, what's this other one? What's this one? Bro, you might have built the worst fraud program for Twitch. I don't think you realize how many streamers got permanently falsely banned because of your terribly made program. Oh, I realized, and not all were innocent. We just can't. We just can't shame them and show the evidence. Data doesn't lie, but just like anything, there are false positives which we made good.
I feel like you haven't. Does anyone know if Mother was unbanned? I don't even know. And what about Aphrodite? We can't just shame them and show the evidence? Yeah, that's okay. We could shame you. That'll be just fine. You know what? Hey, so you're the asshole who effed over so many VTubers for alleged fraud? And it's always us, chat. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, chat. Come to YouTube. This is where you're watching this right now anyways. Stay right here, baby. I got you right here. I got a spot for you right there. It's a suede leather chair, and that's yours. It got your name on it, brother. That's why we're gonna be here. Don't you even worry about it.
Really? Is that why it took several years for members of FaZe Connect to get unbanned?
I got what's this FaZe like
there
FaZe.
Was no fraud. Like, you guys in the audience are just gonna have to take my word for this one. But I'm gonna lay my reputation out on the line here. I'm gonna say FaZe Connect has never committed fraud.
Maybe Mari. I don't want to roll it out for Mari _en. Something tells me that fish is up to something. And what about the new gen? Maybe. The crocodile girl. I do like her design, but I don't know, brother. I don't trust her. I'm sorry to hear this. You brought only positive things to Twitch. Oh, this is probably like a Twitch employee.
Hopefully that doesn't age poorly. If we ever have committed fraud, it's outside my knowledge. But I'm going to say with reasonable certainty that because so many VTubers got banned for fraud at around the same time.
You know how everyone says press X to down? I don't know if I can move my head. Oh, I can. Look at what this guy said. Press S to spit. I'm sorry. It's just hilarious. Press S to spit.
For around the same types of reasons that FaZe Connect kinda just got cut. So forgive me for not being particularly sympathetic towards you, Tarfu, but you are a fucking asshole. And your system was fucking dog shit.
Hey. All I'm saying is the yabbit has spoken, brother. I'm sorry to hear it, but you're cooked. You're done. Get him out of here. Chat, get him out of my sight. Anyways, I just wanted to hear about that. It was a quick one, chat. It was a nice, fun one. I love reacting to Pippa videos. I want to see. Hopefully, I can find some more when she makes some more. Anyways, chat, Let me know how you guys feel. Press S to spit. Remember that, chat. Press S in the chat to spit. Chat, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you gamers. The next one. Bye.